as Rops will be having to defend the bomb site. Nice flick coming in, and it looks like Carragher's going to help him out as well. He'll try to survive for as long as he can, and they've done a pretty decent job. 3 Cs left alive. Bomb not planted yet, but the pressure's coming in. Frozen from the back. Looks to find another headshot as well. Beautiful stuff coming in here on the retake, and that will be...
I'm glad you addressed it, Dan, because it was a bit weird. I felt uncomfortable.
Yeah. It's like one of those things where like my brain is just like pulling all the new talents, and I'm like exciting new talents, and just like throwing names in there. Obviously, this is a team which has the right mix, I would say, of players.
Doesn't necessarily have the firepower himself to be part of a world-class team, but he definitely understands enough how to get them.
Moving into the A site, they were in a good position to split. That's a lovely shot from Woxic. That's why he's on the team. Can he find a second one? Of course he can. That is disgusting early.
It's up to Rob to defend, but he's a strong anchor in this B side. Done his job already, really. Follows it up with a second frag, staying alive as well. Doesn't know there's any danger of a plant coming in. Voxic will find a ultimate frag, and JW, well, he'll get one, but I don't think there'll be much more available to him. At this stage, 55 HP, tries to hit the shot, not gonna
It's just yet, but the smokes will obscure it. He goes in front of the smoke, he's crazy, and he goes down.
He refuses to lose, but he will have his will imposed. Fanatics will impose on him this time. Carrigan taken out. Chrisjane Rops remain. As you can see, there is a player top mid waiting for a rotation towards the short position. In the meantime, Chrisjane's been spotted now. There could be a wide peek from the site itself, positioning himself accordingly. There's the first player. Exists just about hitting the mark.
Yeah.
That leaves Rops to do what he can. That might be it, that engagement. The lack of a kill. There is the top mid player, Twist. Should have got a kill out of that, but Rops is trapped now. Can he escape with the flash? No.
Be a little bit spicy for Fnatic as Voxic helps himself to
Position here. Such a strong and dangerous position to have to deal with. Crimson's presence there, very important, but there it is. Frozen coming in from long because they didn't take it away from him. Proves too much of a task. Now Twist alone against so many, and they will survive.
I remember Devil Walk era Fnatic is on the ground. Molotov to try and deter position, but again the bomb.
It absolutely is. Only lifeline is Twist, and he's been removed. That paper-thin car doesn't provide much protection here, and Crimson needs to hit everyone with a deagle. Not gonna have an odd one, but he's not the main AWPer. As we get into it.
Oh wow.
It's all there. Don't play it. Anyway.
The bomb spotted. Rops needs to buy time. The Molotov makes it difficult, however. Crims is on his own now. No grenades, none.
There to deny information for the CTs, and they're going to push with it.
Yeah, this is CT's ready to fight here, and they're making a mockery of Fnatic. There's not really much that can be said. Every time they're attempting any sort of probe towards a position, they're being challenged by rifles. Every single duel goes again.
As a young player, he's still affected by his emotions at this stage.
Yeah.
He is vocal when things don't go so well on a game. So I feel like where he's 0-9, I think he's inclined to do even worse.
Sure.
Just because he's focusing, oh my god, like, you know, conscious about his stats and so on.
Yeah, that's true.
You know how it is. So I think it's a maturing process, which hopefully he'll make his way through.
Down towards short, which they've done. Mouse will have to accept that at this point and try and come and clean up afterwards. It's actually looking a little bit problematic. They've got double orbs, remember now. Not ideal for this sort of scenario. Trying to segregate the map with the smokes towards shore. I want to pull their pistols out at this stage and see what can be done. Voxic spots one, but there's too many targets in front of him. Carrigan will have to do most of the heavy lifting here. There's still a chance to win the round, but not anymore. It looks like that's enough. The double orbs have been capitalized.
Chrisjane has to flash if he wants to take his angle. There are so many players. 2 will be taken out. Carrigan and Chrisjane combining. More flashes, more frags. There are 3 very low players though for Mouseport, so this could turn around even with 2 players remaining for Fnatic. A smoke towards the doors. Car position is unknown. There's Carrigan taken out through. Not too different to that one. Flashbang, Crim's missing the mark. Twist has lots to do now. Only the 1 kill.
They brought so many special talents to the table, and this is a good. Could easily have got picked there.
Spray play that is. Let's see if it works out. It seems to be Carrigan with a big spray down. 3 versus 2. 40 seconds remain. Exist probably has this kill, but not quite.
Choose to hold on to this and go back too long, or just charge straight towards the site. Ooh, poor positioning perhaps from JW.
Yeah, very static. 1 minute remaining now. They're going to go back to a B split. ropz might be taken down by Twist, but his aim hasn't looked like it's in impeccable form right now. Oh, ropz, free kill. That is pretty underwhelming from Fnatic. What they're hoping to happen there with one player walking out middle in that sort of manner, I couldn't really tell you. As they now walk into B, and chrisJ is at least going to get one, maybe even both of them here. He can justify peeking again, but the bomb's down. Applying the pressure to Crims, and that should be it. 11-2. Have a look as to what the buy is. Oh, no.
Whoa.
Get that from his POV, please, if you can. I need to see it. I want to see his techniques, his angles.
I need it.
I love that pick myself. I want to see what he's up to. That is going to rush B. Through this, this is a mess, isn't it? We've lost the pick. Should we rush B anyway? I guess so. JW through the flames. We'll find two. And for now, just going to have to get a plant down. It's a fake. That was his only chance to really plan, I think. They'll flash over, and he gets a kill. This would be an ace clutch in a 1-on-5.
Barreling through the door, trying to create space with the smoke grenade. Does as much as see the support flashbangs to allow chrisJ to fall back. Easy frag onto Twist, but JW will respond. Crim's taken down elsewhere, as is Exist, as is JW, and all of a sudden it's Broland versus 4. He's only got 2 kills so far, flashbang.
And it's not really much he can do about this situation. Does get one. I don't think that'll be enough, but Twist on the flank might be able to save the day. 2 kills with him. Bomb not going down just yet. At this point, that's just going to be the main objective as karrigan desperately plants in the corner. ropz, oh, what are they up to? Through the tunnel they go. It might be a bounce back here from mousesports, but ropz will have to kill absolutely everyone.
Yeah, he can just sit on the plant right now, and ropz has to go forward for the kill. He has to get the kill immediately to fall.
They're waiting for a CT to peek for information. Well, that does come through, and a double kill for Twist. Starting to rack the numbers up now, but I don't think a plant will come in place just because the bomb's caught out in the open. And at this stage, it's up to mousesports to find a kill in return. It is possible, but it's the scout. Okay. I was about to say, maybe not possible the scout at that angle, but somehow chrisJ is hitting everyone, and it's actually a 3-on-3 with plant down. They could win this round. Could being the operative word.
Yeah, and that's the thing that chrisJ was known for, is that scout on Dust 2 was one of the things he was an absolute monster with. Gets a tag onto Crims. If there's a headshot from ropz here on the player on Cat, oh god, now it's suddenly very, very doable. One shot anywhere on the body for Crims to go down! Oh no, ropz, he's done it! He's absolute...
Not bad.
That has extended.
mousesports bomb to go down. Jump attempt from Exist. Works out. So,
nice.
Denies the plan at least.
I really wanted to see a headshot there. Just for personal amusement.
Not easy to do with the Deagle. There we go. Twist getting some damage in there as well with the scout, and not too many places for karrigan to go. And another jump shot, and all of a sudden it's down to Chris and a very weakened ropz. This is looking very, very doable. ropz is in trouble right now, 3 HP, and these players are pushing further forwards. I think they know exactly where he is, or maybe not exactly enough, because that's a fantastic frag. Oh, the car position, who might be 1v1 against it, or from Oxic. What? It's the Deagle that does it, and they're off.
It's the A side again, and ropz is ready towards middle. They've got no idea. He gets more than he was worth. P50, no armor. That's enough to make this round at least winnable now. Remember, Voxic, AWP, currently positioned right down. Oh my god, Frozen taken down towards short. We'll see if this is enough now. 3 versus 3. Orb misses the first bullet, and they're doing damage, but the Orb needs to find some kills now. It's certainly delivering. 2 versus 2. He can see the bomb from this position. They have no smoke, and karrigan will play off him and hope he can pick up the Orb if his teammate goes down.
I think karrigan needs to run wide to take the bait and let Woxic peek after it. Does exactly that. Woxic, can he stop the defuse? He can't save the AWP. He's still going back to the well to save it.
All the way back, and mousesports, will they continue to push forwards? Looks like they will.
Now on top mid to throw pop flash through the door. They're just walking out straight into the crosshairs of Crims. He's done colossal damage, almost 300. So many players. I don't know if they had a flash now from memory, but either way, that was catastrophic for them. Terminal for many.
Oh,
this is a nice
sneaky
response. Wow. Do they recognize the second player was in this position? Maybe it doesn't matter. Broland, they're already all in front of it. So many targets for Twist. He doesn't hit any of them. That is low percentage scenario. Oh dear. ropz again with this Desert Eagle once more. This time he's going to be put out of his misery. Well, the fun will stop at least. Crims closing the distance behind the smoke, but karrigan now with the AWP. Vintage karrigan from TSM era won't last very long either, because JW has got an AWP off his own, and now it's down to Woxic trying to...
this, going aggressive on Catwalk. That's
hard here. They know it's going to be an A hit. Twist is almost certainly going to hit one of these, but Rops is just an absolute animal right now. There's no tactics that could shut down this as he headshots absolutely everyone. Oh, the individual talent of mousesports is shining so bright right now as JW looks for his second, but he can't connect it. Does he hit on the third? He does. 2 versus 2 now as it's just Rops remaining. I say just with bated breath because he's hitting everything.
And mousesports barreling in, catching Brennan off guard while he's throwing a smoke grenade.
And it's going to be a tough work to get back in. They have loads of utility though because it's so early in the round. So Fnatic do have a good shot, but with the 2 AWPs, that makes it extra awkward. Frozen, is he going to get flashed through? Or yeah, they have flashbangs. They could attempt to flash over the top there or through the window. There it is. Beautiful work coming in from the mousesports team play. And now the bomb is so close to detonation. There may not be a hope in hell now for Fnatic to get in, but they can surely just make sure everyone on the T side dies. They're committing into this.
The 1D first, I think. No, he hasn't been spotted, so well, now he definitely has. 2 kills for mousesports, and they know that Crims is towards long, so at this point it should be GG.
Have they realized yet? I don't feel like they have, even though he fired a shot and threw a flash. No one was really paying attention to the round for mousesports. What a great exhibition on Dust 2, I think we can